Alright. Wife is pregnant again. And sick, so that might be a miscarriage. Who knows? It's teaching me so much about my faith. Yeah, the texts. I discover more. Could the mysterious practices of ancient monastics predate even Christianity itself? Yes. I seem to have stumbled across something remarkable. It's teaching me so much about my faith. Great. Get a perk. Oh, she's not sick anymore. Maybe the child will be okay. Anatomical studies, so court physicians cost less to hire and the treatments have better outcomes. Seems important. Oh, I should, maybe give you back. Oh, you can't afford... Well, he'll have money eventually. I'll just keep my family members hostage and ransom them off later. That's a great idea. Wash your hands. Less chance of illness. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get to Iron Constitution. To try to cancel out the penalties from gout. Because we're horribly diseased, if we get this perk, maybe do a little better. Hopefully. Alright. So, we're gonna upgrade this land in the meantime, too. Because we can build farms and fields. Just 0.5 per month. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that shit adds up. Yep. A liar's pay. I was shocked when I caught Ape trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Mayor Pericle. He blamed a game... what? He blamed a game another child had invented, yeah. But I could tell he was lying. Either you have to learn to get away with your lives, be honest, and you will see others open to you, or we are guided by rules greater than ourselves, child. Though deceitful is a good intrigue trait, but it's sinful. You would take a piety hit for that. Be honest, and you will see others open to you. Yep, so that would be the opposite of what we wanted. We would take a hit to intrigue. So just generally a bad idea. Or we can be humble, which would give us piety, which make people like us more, in general. Which isn't bad. I think I'd rather have that than these other ones. Everybody just hates you if you're deceitful. And I mean, I get it. And he's already pretty good at intrigue, right? He's at 7 at 11 years old. We're all guided by rules greater than ourselves. Become humble. Humble and arbitrary is a little bit contradictory, but you know, could be worse. Oh, the peasants are angry, are they? Hope they don't declare war. Be annoying. Right. So, Semi is doing learning, that's fine. We can have him be taught by the physician. Sure. I don't see a reason not to do this. Physician will like us more. I mean, I doubt he'll get hurt. She's not really the evil type. Yeah. Pensive, often lost in thought, trying to understand the world around him. Relies on books and systems to make sense of things. No, East Francia lost a war to this guy. Ooh, East Francia's not doing well. Oh. I was wondering what this war was about. So, the King of Italy has declared war on East Francia. To try to take their... Try to become the king... Oh god, that is a fourth son. Yeah, Italian claim on the Kingdom of East Francia. Attacking King Arnulf of East Francia. So if Italy wins that war, then Italy will be in control of both Italy and East Francia. It'll be pretty big to connect all this land. I guess it's Cherub's turn. He is the fourth son. We have officially too many sons. 3 is already kind of overkill. You usually don't need more than 2. Because now if we look at our inheritance, we're losing just as many titles as we're keeping. Of course, 2 of the ones that we're losing are uncreated, so it's not too bad. We can talk about that when the... No. Wait until you have the money to pay, sir. Looks like there's a rounding thing going on. There we go. So let's ransom back for 50 bucks. Take the opportunity to upgrade the land a bit more, maybe? Hunting grounds? 100 bucks for all these bonuses, pretty good. It's getting late. Alright. Yep. So next in line is we want this land. Can't declare war on it now. Declare war for it now. But we can try to get a claim on it. It would be nice to get that before dying. Who knows? Our health is poor. We could keel over at any second. So the way that inheritance works, maybe we'll talk about this now since we might just die, is we're under a Confederate partition, which means all children will inherit equally. So because we're a duke, each child is going to become a duke upon inheritance. Since we own enough land to split it up into 4 duchies. If we didn't, we would have to start giving out counties instead, which wouldn't be good because counties are where, like, our 6 domain counties are where most of our money is coming from. So we want to keep that as much as we can. We are losing these 2 counties here, but that's fine. We can get a couple more later, worst case. So each son will become a duke, and they will get a little bit of land. I believe they will steal land from within the duchy when they inherit. We will no longer have any of these vassals, really. They're all going to go towards one of the other kids. Because yeah, all of these vassals are outside of Spoleto. So Spoleto is this land right here. So we own all that land, so we'll keep that when we die, unless we get another son. I think we would need a couple more sons still. Like, we own a lot of land. Oh. Okay, let's finish this. So basically, we'll keep Spoleto, and the other land will go to the we'll go to the other kids. And we will get claims on the other land because we're just as much a rightful ruler as they are. And they'll get claims on our land, so we'll pretty much just fight it out. Unfortunately. I'd rather it go another way, to be honest. Okay. So King Lothair is being attacked by West Francia. We're gonna accept, but we're so hopelessly outnumbered here that I don't think we send any troops. We just hope that they don't notice that we didn't send any troops. Yeah. We're officially part of that war. It looks like Italy is actually winning the war against East Francia, so Italy might get a lot bigger very quickly. Ooh. Bleeding out. I'm inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. He's losing too much blood. Where's the physician? Rodriguez nowhere to be found. Rodriguez the physician. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this man's only hope. Suddenly, as if he stepped out of thin air, my vassal, Count Hucbald, is at my side. He rolls up his sleeves and looks at me. Hucbald wants to help. We can either let him help, or we can not let him help, or we can just let this man die. We're gonna let him help, because he might just die. I'm not very good at healing people. My first aid training, 7, poor, is the way the game describes it. So we're gonna take as much help as we can get and see what we can do, but I think 78% chance, 22% chance this man just dies. He's dead. Oh. Bad luck there. Our patient screams and thrashes, even though 3 grown men weigh him down every step of the way is a battle. We work frantically, shouting orders over the chaos, but it's hopeless. The man only grows weaker, his lifeblood gushing out over our fingers. We did everything we could, Lambert, Hucbald said with a heavy sigh as they carry off the body. That man was doomed long before we set eyes on him. We did have a chance, but we're gonna say thank you, Huckbald. We don't really like you, but we're not gonna tell you that. How long are we still sick for? A couple more months until the next time the yeah, a couple more months until the next time the physician's gonna ask us for treatment. Looks like the Byzantine Empire is taking land in Sicily, which will be a problem because we want to take Sicily eventually. I mean, I'm down for fighting the Byzantines. Oh, peasant revolt. Over here. Whatever. Good luck with that. How's this war looking? Not great. We're losing that. Yeah. Alright, new treatment. So, we can do no more than what is necessary. We can throw caution to the wind. We can do some drugs. Doing drugs seems like the worst option at this point. Or we can do nothing. We will probably die if we don't get a successful outcome here. She's got 18 learning. We got the perk that made it more likely for this stuff to work out. I'm gonna say it's too late for caution. What could go wrong? Disastrous mistreatment. Okay. Really? Come on. The red powder was tantalizing in color. A servant had made the mistake of tasting it in its pure form. His tongue had swollen up badly, and Frederica had chastised him firmly for it. Frederica poured the spice into a chalice of water and stirred it meticulously before feeding me a spoonful. I thought it would be impossible to feel even worse than I already did, but Frederica sure proved me wrong. This will not happen again. Well, we're not out of the woods yet. We might still die. If we get this perk, I think we're going to be fine, but we might die before we get there. We're gonna increase development in the capital. That'll increase our science and just give us like long-term more taxes and look at what development does. Wow. Should go over here. Development. Higher development increases the levies, taxes, and supply limit gained from accounting. Supply limit is a war thing. We can talk about it if it comes up and matters later. What twisted mockery of her faith is this? So, High Chieftain Kosel of Balaton has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted to Mandeism. Having become disillusioned with the teachings of the Catholic priests, the nobles of Balaton no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As Mandeans, they believe their new faith will properly align with the will of the First Light, and they are distancing themselves from their former religious institutions. So, as Mandians, Mandianism traces its lineage to Adam, with John the Baptist as their greatest prophet. The world consists of light and darkness, and in time all mortal souls will be judged as to whether they are worthy to return to eternal light. So they do drugs. They're Gnostic. I think, yeah, through knowledge, the divine spark that rests inside all humans may be liberated and returned to its heavenly source in the spirit realm. So they're like heavily religious, I guess? I don't know how to describe Gnosticism. It's a word that I know, and I've opposite of agnostic, right? Communal identity. Nothing that matters. They accept witches. That's cool. Twisted mockery of our faith. We're not converting with them. Bad idea. Bad idea. Everyone will hate us. Everybody hates them. They're up here, right? Let's see who converts with them. Somebody might. No? Oh, I didn't even just really talk about Catholicism much. But we have armed pilgrimages, so we can declare holy wars for cheaper. The head of faith can declare a great holy war. So, you know, a crusade, basically. If no head of faith exists, adherents gain a bonus to the convert faith and county councillor scale. There is a head of faith, though we have a pope. And we get an additional bonus when we complete a pilgrimage. That's just a faith bonus, depending on how many knights you have. Communion, you can pay the Pope for piety or to be forgiven of your crimes. Or monasticism, so we can have courtiers take the vows and become a monk. So if we wanted to take one of our children out of the inheritance, let's say Semi, he could say, take vows. He won't, because he's betrothed, but, you know. Maybe. Maybe we could set that up. Oh, we got the claim. On Benevento. Nice. Oh, we got the same event again. I was shocked when I caught Ape trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Count Guy. He blamed a game another child had invented, but I could tell he was lying. I guess he's deceitful. You have to learn to get away with your lies. Shows how not being honest as an intrigue person, that's not happening. So I think this is a fine stopping point, really. Probably we're gonna continue. The plan is to long-term continue this save file. The other two were kind of throwaways. Oh, Montague got eaten by Brittany. Tuscany's pretty big. So... Yep, that's the end of it. End of stream. Party's over. We're doing alright. We haven't died yet. I feel like we're gonna die.